gives you quick money. Hello friends, Monday. So I thought I'll release one video for you because there were some concerns from the group. One of them asked, "Sir, I need some inputs on how do we handle customer objections." There are a lot of objections which keep coming after watching the site properties and all that, and then how do we handle that? So that concern, I thought I should address that problem. So I am here to share with you some important points how you should handle these objections. Okay, so let me pull out my mind map. Objections versus concerns. So we need to find out the difference between the two. Concerns are handleable. Okay, objections are a bit tough to handle. So both we'll try to address it now. Concerns. What do I mean by concerns? Concerns will be like the customer might say, the kitchen looks to be smaller. This is one issue that I have seen. Or you can say that the approach road doesn't seem to be all that great. Okay. Or he might say that there is a location disadvantage. I think we would try to go farther or come closer. One of these two things they might say. Okay. These things can be handled. These are all concerns. In fact, they like the property. It's just that these small issues have been bothering them. So this you should handle. These are all handleable points. Handleable points. Like how kitchen. How you can handle that when he says it looks smaller and all that, right? Fine, sir. What about the rest of the areas? Are we all fine? The thing. Then if they say okay, if the answer is positive, saying that it's all very good and all those things, then the kitchen is the only issue that they have. You can say that, sir, let me check if there is a possible way of making this big by doing some alterations within the premises. Maybe are you willing to bear the extra cost if at all there is any such kind of requirement? It may not be more, maybe around 50,000, 1 lakh kind of extra, breaking the wall and then making it bigger and all those things. Is it okay? Asking like this. This will give them some comfort of thinking, okay, they have not thought about it, but you have given them an idea that some modification is possible within the premises, but it also depends on the developer. In Bangalore, where Tata Promote, where I'm living, the modifications is possible. Okay, the same set of alterations and all is not possible in Prestige. When you go to Prestige developers and all that, they don't agree to all those things because they've got their own way of designing, and they've designed it in such a manner that you can't do any kind of structural changes and all those things. So you need to first verify whether such kind of alterations are possible before you tell the customer that we can do an alteration part of it. Okay. Then location, he says approach road is not good. Approach road is not good. You can see which is the nearest better road for that. Supposing they have to go through some 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers of bad approach road, and after that they will come to the main road, which is good, right? You can always tell them, sir, the road may not be in the same condition forever. One day or the other, the local corporators, local MLAs will definitely take up the road construction part of it, and it will be made better. For the moment, since the approach road looks bad, right? At the most, you may have to bear the inconvenience for about 10 minutes of driving per view. Within 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, you get the main road. So, could be because of that reason, you should not reject this because you like the other parts of the thing. So, just consider this point and try to address it. Okay? Location. He says, I would probably want it slightly closer. Then you can always tell them, sir, if you come a little closer, the distance between what area that you are talking about and the current project the difference is maximum about 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers kind of a thing. But for this difference, you may have to shell out more than about 15, 20 lakhs extra. Is it worth? Would you like to do that? So for the 15, 20 lakhs, I think if you go a little farther, you just compromise a little farther away. So should not be a problem. So like this, you try to handle every single concern of theirs if they have liked the property, but their concerns are these things. So these are concerns. Okay, this is how you need to handle the concerns. What are the objections that can come? To handle the objections and all, first of all, you need to get into a right mindset, because objections are something to do with pricing and such things and all that, those things. So first of all, you need to have right mindset. So what do I mean by that? Meaning you should be in a good frame of mind yourself, right? He also should be in a good frame of mind. So there must be some pleasantries, smile, some initial, general talks and all should happen, and then get into the subject. Okay, make sure that you are in the right mindset. He is also in the right mindset. Mood should be okay, both of yours. And you need to carry certain tools with you whenever such kind of objections have to be handled. What are the tools? You need probably, if you have an iPad, you take it. If you have a very good phone, you can have it. You need to dress up very well and go with shoes, right? If you're meeting him in his house, probably if you have to remove the shoes, you can remove the shoes outside and then get inside. But you must present yourself as a very thorough professional, right? You must carry collaterals of the properties like, brochures, then Excel sheets if there are anything. Those printouts and everything should be there in hand with you, because he should feel that you have come fully prepared for the discussion. Okay, so that's how you should present yourself, right? Especially if you have iPad and all that, you're showing that you're a thorough professional. You're very serious in your business. That's why you've invested your, amount on iPads and right gadgets and all that. And then your attire and all looks so good that you are a presentable guy. You are a successful guy. You must give him that kind of a feel for it. Never get into any kind of argument, because if you get into an argument, at the most what can happen? You will win an argument, but you may lose the battle. What is the battle? Winning. You should win the battle. Even if you have to lose the argument, it doesn't matter. Okay, so long as you're winning, it's fine. So you must make sure that you don't get into kind of massive argument with him and all that. Be in agreement with the client even if he is wrong. Supposing he says something and you know that he is wrong, right? You can say, okay, fine, sir. I think what you say seems to be right. But how about, looking at in this perspective? Then put your point of view. Never say he is wrong. Okay? Because that will affect him, and he may not like to be told that he is wrong. No customer will like that. So never get into this kind of argument. And also, most of the time, you should be in agreement with the client, but you can always bring him back to your point by saying, sir, how about looking at this in this perspective? Okay? Tamil, ipdi paatha eppadi sir? I said, dekhne se kaisa hoga sir? So this is how you need to take the discussions forward. Use the right language, but if excuse, so leave it. These are some costly words which you should not use it whenever it comes to objection handling part of it. Because they will say that, okay, sir, so what? If you are giving this kind of replies, so what? He will get offended. But sir means you're trying to prove him that he is wrong. Right? What if, again, you are trying to prove him is wrong? So as I said, you need to agree with him and then bring him to your point of view. So always use this strategy. Share testimonials if you can. It will be great. You must have some sort of testimony, some previous customer whom you have attended to. And, if you have those video testimonials, or you can make him talk to this customer, right? That your services are the best. When somebody deals with you, you need to present yourself as the best salesman, best real estate person. You need to upgrade yourself as a consultant and give him proper advice. After doing all these things, ask him, sir, are there any more doubts you have in mind, any more objections you have? Is everything fine? Are you satisfied? These kind of questions you should ask him. Then you close the deal. If he says, no, I don't have any other questions, so how about close the deal? You must ask him to close the deal. Then if he says that, no, I need some more time, ask him, why do you need some more time? What are your concerns? Share it with me. Let me see if I can handle it. So you are actually trying to make him commit to you a date when he will be able to close the deal. So that's what you should try and do it. Some common objections that everybody will face this problem. Okay, these are some of the objections which the commission they will bargain. Okay, they will say, why are you asking for 2%? Why not 1%? Now that the price seems to be very high and all those things, they'll say, right? So you must very tactfully handle this case, but you should never compromise on the commission. You should never give up. Because if you give up, then you are belittling and you are showing your desperation to the customer. So how do you handle this part of it? So you must tell him that, look, I've been in this industry for such a long time, and you may probably get momentary satisfaction of reducing my commission if I agree upon that. Okay. Or if I say no, you may probably go to some other agent to close this deal. But let me assure you one thing. I am the best. And the kind of deal that I can get through to you from this developer, no other agent can give you. Confidently, you must tell. You must tell very confidently. You must get a feeling that, my God, what confidence he's talking about. He must be real thorough, good agent. So he's just pulling a fast one with you to bargain on the commission. But when you say strongly that, no, I am the best, and he will, anybody will enjoy, will appreciate the kind of confidence that you are showing. Okay? So be very confident in that. Can you get me at X price? He will say. Can you get me at a lower price? He can ask the question. You tell him that, sir, your expectation is okay, but if you feel that that is not an acceptable price, you make him understand that whatever price that the seller has quoted and agreed upon, right, that is the best, and you should not miss out on this wonderful property. Okay? Give him slight assurance that, okay, let me try it out, but don't expect that there will be great reduction. Think in your mind that you have to finalize at this price only. But if I get you something extra, it's a bonus for you. And sincerely make an attempt with the seller that whether you can reduce by 50,000 rupees or by 1 lakh. If you do that and you pass on that benefit to him, you're going to win his credibility. And he will not leave you forever. After that, he will say that, okay, he has saved me so much of money. I'm definitely going to utilize his services forever. So, handle in this manner. So some people might say, we're still not ready. Then you should ask the questions, sir, what happened? Why are you not ready? What is stopping you from taking a decision now? Right? Make him open up and come out so that more objections let him voice out, and then you try to handle each and every such objection with this thumb rule that you will not argue, you will be in agreement with him, but you will put your point of view and bring him to your control. Would like to work with my old agent. Your commissions are very high. I would like to another agent, who has quoted very less. Then you tell him how good you are and you will be better than him. But still, if he says that, no, I have worked with him in the past, so I would like to go back with him, tell him that, no problem, sir, you give me his contact number. I will get in touch with him and both of us will try to see whether we can do better deal for him. And we both will not your commission sharing and all that will remain the same, but it is up to us how we share each other, and we'll work together. So why you want to discard me and then work only with him? So we both will work for it. So that this way you can safeguard that he's not leaving you and he is going to another agent. So this way you can ensure that he's at least some part of the commission. If you have to share with the other person, it's okay, but you're not losing the deal with this person, because since he's serious, otherwise he will not get into a discussion of objections and all those things. Since he's come so far, he seems to be a good customer and likely to close the deal, so don't lose it. Okay, this is how you should manage. I hope you got good value today, and please put in your feedback after going through this video into WhatsApp group. Many people, should know about what kind of video lessons are coming. I'm seeing that a lot of people are not even watching the videos, and then more and more videos keep coming to you and you don't even watch. How will you learn that? So please make sure that you give your feedback in the WhatsApp group so that other members get to know about the value of the videos that I'm giving you all. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow with a different video. Not tomorrow probably I'm tied up. I'm going out of station. My next video will come on Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye.